the other side. Mata, his land debut in Boston, he had a couple of highlight clips. Here they come already, Ninjas in Pajamas. The crew already getting that first clear. Ninjas in Pajamas starting.
It's so important to have that experience, Jorby, on land in this environment. Granted, this is the World Championship. The pressure definitely is felt tenfold in those chairs. And as you're trying to break down the other team, it becomes that much more important with what's at stake. Being a world champion, and already it looks like a South American scrapyard with this demo from Brad.
That's exactly what Brad was doing against Twisted Minds. Get control of the ball, aerial demo, make it difficult for the clear, and all Drops has to do is put it on the back.
Just slow down ever so slightly, I'd say, for NIP, who've had some pressure but can't find that opening to get their first goal.
Through the last few pushes, you've seen that second man kind of sit back a little bit, trying to protect that retreat. But a demo,
look at the
right up in the space for Jorginho, it's off the post! Just saved, and not getting credit on it. I believe it was Bems who got the touch on the ball, but still, crew aren't done. A hard hit off the back wall. Drops trying to find his way back to Jorginho. He's got him. Jorginho over Bems. Jorginho on the dish! Oh, a beautiful meal for Jorginho!
The South American MVP has arrived already. Look at the fake underneath one, past this.
Someone's got to retreat back to the corner. Ninjas in Pajamas couldn't get that follow-up touch from Astramic. Brad trying for the 50, he doesn't have it. Crew, weak shot taken away.
Brad continues to go on a tear with these demos, and he's also taking the midfield boost and his own corner. This guy collecting everything on the field for Crew, and it's gonna make it that much harder for NIP to build some possession off the backboard. They're looking to get a shot on target. Monstrous 50-50 down the other end, and the goalkeeper's getting bumped.
Drops, punches the last defender out of the way. No way is he letting it get there, and Crew are making a statement here in game one.
That clear from Brad, I said it was a 50-50. That was just an all-out dunk, but a pass down the other end to your striker waiting.
Ninjas in Pajamas start thinking how to adjust against this quick physical attack from Crew. It's worked to perfection in game number one. Bems trying for the cheeky redirect, he doesn't get it. Even one here to start the clock for Ninjas in Pajamas. Might help to stabilize things for them. They get a bump and they open up the net. Bems will start.
And they're just giving Crew a taste of their own medicine. How about this one? Mata, he had pushed forward looking for the demo or bump on Drops, couldn't find it. Then on his way out, takes away the second goalkeeper to rotate through.
Another high touch, but that's a free ball. And taken away to commit for Ninjas in Pajamas. Brad staying low. Astramic trying to jump his read early. A little tied up. Ninjas in Pajamas a little panicky in that midfield. Again, that desperation turtle.
And Crew look like they want to hit the brakes. Anytime they're given a chance or an opportunity, they're slowing things down. You can see Brad wants to keep this ball in the corner, waste some time, maybe pass it out into the midfield. Drops came through, crashed the net, no power.
Bems with no boost, gets bumped out of the play. Mata getting that corner, and it's in the net! Jorginho punishes Ninjas in Pajamas!
The grounded approach. This ball barely popped up into the air. Quick little follow-up from Jorginho, and NIP's backline rotation.
Mata going for the boost instead of the ball.
Nobody was there. And that third man,
I think he was expecting someone to be in position.
Do you take the risk, Jorby, to go for that boost?
Well, I mean, with that many seconds on the clock.
Oh!
Well, that was all erased. Forget that conversation. We're all tied up.
It doesn't even matter at this point because Bems has already put us back to where we started. 1-1. All it was a grounded approach. Things have been much more dribble orientated. Not seen a lot of solo plays. Astro wants to take it by himself, and the man finishes off OT 6 seconds in.
Astramic keeps his car upside down at the end. A little celebration with the goal. A little pop, a little bump, and a little shove to give. Astramic gonna kick it away from the Crew rotation, but again, those heavy touches. I have bitten Ninjas in Pajamas before, and another one, boom, downfield.
It's all about keeping the ball, controlling it for NIP, and you can say the same for Crew, but look at the difference. You've got Jorginho behind the ball to himself. Good read from Astramic. You're going to expect the defense to consistently find challenges like that against Crew if you want to keep it scoreless.
Oh, bouncer off the board. Everyone from Crew is lost, and Bems finds the net.
Bems, he finally got some LAN experience, and he's ready for the World Championship. High above the ball, drops it down. A beautiful pass from Astro.
Astronomic knew, bounce shot. Good luck with that one, now it's awkward. And Bems places it well. Just in pajamas, starting to swing momentum in their favor, Turtle. Despite all that offense in the first 3 minutes of game 2 without scoring, we thought KRU, two games up, here we go. But no, now momentum has shifted.
I have a question. Where did the demos go? Where did the physicality go from KRU Esports? Those rotations were getting so risky, so aggressive. They have dialed it back. I'm sure getting scored on didn't feel good, but you need something, and Drops has the answer.
A colorful goal here for Drops. Drafinho making a difficult 50. Bems forced into a hard touch, and a huge dunk. Drops makes his car too big, right on top of the defender.
Of his own. In the highlight reel. Back-to-back goals, quick response from KRU. These guys just don't know where to stop. The mechanics flourishing on both sides. And how about the accuracy?
How does this get through Ninjas in pajamas? The first carry, Bems initially up, Mata stuck on the back wall. Astronomic coming up, nobody can go, and Mata has to come across. There was just nobody.
Everybody's there.
A stable chest.
Full boost too.
Drafinho in the air.
He's gonna do it.
Shot, saved. Hit off the bar, going down. Brad's gonna be first to it. Ninjas in pajamas just trying to get reset on the rotation now. Brad flips it up, trying to come across. Big clear, and you see Drafinho, he wanted to go, but just in time.
And that is the biggest concern for NIP, those slow rotations. It caught them off guard for the second goal. Drafinho was so close to finding the third one. Big demos, 2. Bems and Astro both took out a player and opened it wide up for NIP.
Just take the players off the pitch, and then scoring all of a sudden becomes so easy,
It's that
Turtle.
simple.
It's that
One
easy.
equation.
No problem for Mata with all that space. Ninjas in pajamas. But he's flat on KRU.
And
nobody
else
goes
does.
because they see Bems. He's moving downfield, but it's wide. Taken away. KRU forced into a heavy touch. And another one for Astronomic. Pushed down. Mata gets the bounce.
Nice pass across.
But Astronomic can't go.
And Astronomic, you know why he's rotating out. He wants to get safe with the rotation because he realizes an opportunity will show up if you hold this pressure. They want to choke out everybody from KRU Esports, starve them, take their boost, win those 50s, and pray that a mistake will show itself.
That earlier shot attempt. Hang on a second. KRU!
It's Drafinho to end it, but it's all because of this work from Brad in the corner, over one. It didn't even look like it was strong enough to get past.
Maybe he wanted something a little more forward. He doesn't end up getting it. I'll get there in time. Ninjas in pajamas trying to develop something here. Build a foundation.
Double commit.
Maybe they can get it, but no. Brad there to take it away.
Things have been mixed up ever since that pinch on the left side wall, and this has now gone back into NIP. They've held possession, held some boost, looking for a pass across, but nobody is waiting, and KRU reluctant to let that fly by.
Again, it was good vision there. I think it was Drafinho letting that ball fly by him, letting Brad take it in the corner, recognizing where the space is, and sometimes Brad creates his own space right into the net.
It's the second time he's done it in this series. First touch, it looks like he's gonna hover, go for an air dribble, then he sets his sights on the goalkeeper.
Can Astronomic do one again? He did earlier. Bems is the one that has to dive for the stop. Now Bems, that's a good carry. Is it enough for Mata? One!
Tap.
He's got to let it go. Astronomic saved by Drops just in time.
Huge goalkeeping from KRU Esports. But here come NIP again. They want to get revenge. A quick response would be crucial. There's not enough time remaining in this game.
Whoa.
And he's got it. It's Bems.
Drops. Was he rotating, seeing this one on the field? Gets through the first defender, Drafinho trying to pop it up and get to it. Bems was just waiting for it. A demo on Brad. Completely opened the gap.
It's all about those demos, the timing of it. When you send in a player, you've got to make sure there's a strike, a shot, anything going towards the net, because the path will only be opened up for a few seconds. Players are so quick to get back into rotation and also respond. It looks like KRU feeling the pain of that last goal. Big clears, and they're on the offensive.
Oh my God! Dropped an absolute bomb into the net.
The marksman for KRU spots the corner through his scope and takes aim.
That is outrageous archery from Drop. Astronomic trying to get his team back into form here. Astronomic still going, taken away.
And NIP responded early before. They can do it again. They don't need a lot of time. We've been convinced of that. It was only 6 seconds remaining in the previous game they won, where they needed a goal, and they somehow found a way as well in the OT. NIP, everything relying on their offense.
Oh, Brad, he just got caught lurking his third man a little too far to the side.
They got bumped though.
Didn't cover the far side of the field.
Good
Now,
bounce.
Ninjas in pajamas
Front.
into the net. Bems ain't done.
They keep getting away with it. 6 seconds on the dot again. NIP. They put it in hyperdrive. And Mike just with the follow from Brad. They're getting closer and closer, Jorby.
This time well covered, well deleted, and saved by Mata. It's another shot coming. Drops got control off the ceiling. He's got the reset and can't quite get the bump. Another one off to the side. Drafinho gets there. A pop-up of Brad's the whole way back. Drops has to take this ball. Drafinho cuts in as well. A little mix-up from KRU. Another pot shot saved by Bems.
Exchanging blows now with NIP. KRU got a couple of shots.
Whoa.
Monster flick.
Whoa.
The follow-ups there.
What?
Landed just in time, but couldn't kill the momentum.
An absolute rocket on the net. Kicks right back out to Astromic. Drafinho tries to get the
he landed
save.
there. He just in time. Jorby Drops was there. Game 5 on your screen, and the winner of this will move to match point in the series.
Good win from Bems. And the clear right out to Mata, but not even a shot on target. I feel like Mata, he had a lot to look at there. Something better placed could have been, but instead it's not. Drops trying to keep it close, and he's somehow going to get another touch on this. Works out. That's a dangerous one to give Drops another chance at it. Drafinho, what a shot! Perfect placement!
We saw him come alive in game number 1, and here he is again in game 5 from the corner.
Oh!
And at that angle, you don't even expect the striker.
Just got right under it. Got so much power. Blew through 2 defenders. Good start for KRU. Ninjas in pajamas. It could be this scoreline the whole time, and then they'll score with like 6 seconds left.
Yep.
For KRU, you definitely need a multi-goal lead. Drops. Denied by Astromic here. Battle in the corner for possession. Astromic's winning that battle. In fact, he's back in the orange half. In fact, he's got a pass. In fact, he's got a goal!
There's always a response from NIP. KRU struggle to hold on to any type of lead because NIP are always trailing them. It's a good pass from the corner. In the series, we've gone to several OTs, back and forth. 5 minutes now, an extra game of Rocket League. And nobody wants to shake things up yet.
I mean, with all the overtimes, this is basically a best of 9 now.
Yeah.
Astromic, oh, it's a good pop. Bems doesn't have much boost here, but he can...
He's just using every ounce of it, though.
Oh, he still makes it work!
On the line!
And they try to crash through, but no matter what they do, they can't seem to break the KRU line. Mata, redirect! Finally! Break down the wall of KRU! They take it to match point!
And it took this lingering rotation. Mata not only got the bump on Brad, but then can turn. He sees the ball coming through.
And oh, dumps right back out. Mata turns around, gives Bems the shot. 2 saves, 1 from Brad, 1 from Drops.
Better 50-50s from NIP to keep them at least on the orange half for a little bit longer. And that 50-50 allows everybody to get more boost. 2 players rotating back. This is another 1v3 situation, actually. Not gonna be enough for KRU.
Downfield, Astromic gets there. Free
Here we
ball.
go, drop.
The shot not, it is! I thought it wasn't enough. I thought someone was gonna get back to it, but no! Drops gets the goal.
It feels like every time Drops takes the shot, there's a magnet where it just goes into the top right corner. His accuracy seems to be behind so many of them on their own defensive end. They can force past one player. But Drafinho, if he's taking you out, deleting you, it's very reminiscent of game number 1. Remember what started out so well for KRU, where it was that physical play, Jorby. Is it gonna get implemented in game 7?
Hard kick from Drafinho, but he was being high pressured to get rid of that ball. Drops off the ceiling. Across to the side, Drafinho gonna push it across. KRU set up on the rotation. Drafinho, he's got the shot, and he scores from that angle every single time. He just doesn't miss.
And it's mistakes like this that will haunt you if you're Astromic. It was the most awkward bounce, and you saw the way Drafinho even hit the ball with his car, using the bottom side of it. Smoothly coast. But to be honest with you...
Smoothly coast. I feel like there's a giant thunderstorm on the sea, Turtle. I mean, the waters are rough.
It's getting wavy right now, but they still battled back.
Their sails certainly holding up. For now already, 2 minutes gone. Drafinho tried for the catch. Drafinho's had an excellent series. He's got the mix-ups. He knows exactly how Ninjas in Pajamas want to run. And every time he's the guy who has to break it open, he does. And now they push down. Drafinho gets bumped. It doesn't even matter. Brad just sends it. That's a big lead.
It cost him an arm and a leg, but I think Drafinho is willing to make that sacrifice. He got in front of Astromik, slowed the rotation down, and I'm not sure if Astromik would have gotten back in time. Esports wasting more and more time. This could be the third one if it goes in favor of them. Nice little follow-up, Mata. Just in time, 1:48 on the clock. NIP. There has to be an answer, and that might be it. Saved again.
Almost, but he couldn't get there in time. Brad was in the way. Oh, KRU crafting a symphony in Game 7, making a beautiful melody of it. But showing discord. Astromik, he doesn't get there, but Bems is there to make sure the song sings.
It doesn't matter if you're finding the save, Brad. We've got everybody else ready to take charge and take aim at your net. Under pressure with the time counting down. And now it's needed more than ever. Somebody needs to step up.
Mata deleted everybody, but it doesn't matter. It took too long. More time wasted off the clock. Astromik back over to the corner. Mata wants space, but there is none. A high ball, and Ninjas in Pajamas just barely getting there was Bems. 2 touches, but Astromik diving forward. KRU give him the respect. 34 in the tank. Immediately challenged by drops. Taken away again. Bems is there. Deleted. One more shot.
Follow up.
Goal!
Of course, it's gonna be Drafinho to get the security, get the extra goal. The demo comes out. The shot is open. 17.